Hi, everyone. My name is Benjamin Waldo, and it's time for another episode of the UF DPM Meet the Alumni Sessions. And today, our guest is Dr. Lisbeth Espinoza. Thank you for joining us today, Dr. Espinoza. And to start off, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Benjamin. I hope you're doing fine. So, as you mentioned, my name is Lisbeth Espinoza, and I am from Ecuador. I was at the DPM I was enrolled at the DPM in 2012, and I graduated in 2017. Since I finished my degree, I started working at the school. It's a well-known university in Ecuador as a professor of different classes like botany, entomology, and plant disease or something. Plant disease. Besides, I've been assisting different projects in the university, and yeah, that's what I've been doing since I graduated.
So, why did you decide to enroll in the Doctor of Plant Medicine program?
Well, initially I liked the idea of understanding and knowing the different aspects that are involved in the plant health, like insects, diseases, nematodes, and physiological effects that can affect the plants. So that kind of curiosity just drives me to the DPM program. And so far, I think it was a really good decision because nowadays it's more required to have these interdisciplinary skills. So I thought that it was a good catch to enroll at the DPM program.
After graduation from the DPM program, what career opportunities or career paths were available to you?
Well, after I finished the DPM, I started working at the university, as I mentioned. I am currently doing teaching and research and part of extension because I am trying to establish some kind of plant disease clinic at the university. So that project is more towards to understand and to serve growers. So I think that I fit very well in the three different aspects, like teaching, research, and extension. That's what I like. It's complicated, but I like to be part of those three areas or interact among these three areas.
You've touched a little bit on this already, but could you tell us what your current occupation is and how the DPM program helped prepare you or contributed to the skills that you need to perform your work?
Currently, I am doing teaching and research. And besides that, I am the director of the Botany and Entomology Lab. We're doing some collaborative projects with other colleagues, and I'm also trying to submit different projects for funding, for external funding. So I think that the DPM program helped me in the sense of that interaction among disciplines, because I've been working on projects from entomology, from crop protection, on plant health, association, physiological problems, and that's really handy because when you go into the field, it's not one thing that you're going to see on the plants, or some projects are more general, like, and the funding is for projects more general, like agroforestry or restoration or plant restoration, biodiversity. So you can, all the disciplines can merge in one, like insects and nematodes and microorganisms. And so we can move, we as a DPM students or graduates, we can move from the different disciplines. So that's really cool.
Are there any challenges that your DPM degree has helped you overcome?
Yes, most of the challenges, because besides the knowledge that you get at the DPM, you get the mindset that you have to solve the problem. So if you don't know something, you have to look how to make it happen. So I think that's one of the qualities that the DPM graduates have to make it happen. Even though if you don't know it or you're not an expert, like PhD or something in that area, you will figure it out how to make it work. If you don't know it, you probably will know somebody that know how to do that, and you can speak probably the same language, not in the same specialty, but that's the kind of that's the part that I like, that even though I probably might not know everything about soil sciences or virology or plant virology or plant physiology, probably I know the basis. So I know how things work, and I can ask questions or looking for help from the experts. And that's a good way that you can solve problems, that interaction.
And finally, do you have any advice for current DPM students?
I have one advice. Never give up on the DPM program, even though it seems that it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, but it's really worth it at the end, because you'll figure it out later when you are graduating. You have to face the reality that the world is getting more, it's changing, and it's needed more people that can work in groups and like have a teamwork mindset and can understand the whole picture of the problems. So even though it's hard to ID insects, to ID nematodes, or to work with plant disease or everything, it's overwhelmed at some point. So never give up, keep going, that at the end you'll see the reward. That's my advice.
Well, that's really great advice, Dr. Espinoza. And I'd like to thank you today for zooming in and sharing this information with our viewers. And that's all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the UF DPM Meet the Alumni. Stay tuned for more episodes.